Time running out here on the play clock. Now Flacco going to give to his fullback, Juszczyk. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
He's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Now a handoff here to his running back. And it's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
They'll run again here with West. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
So disappointing there for a defensive unit. You hold them to a 4th down in their own territory, you figure you've gotten yourselves off the field, and all of a sudden, here's the offense standing out to go for it. And they wind up getting a 1st down.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And they give this time to the tailback. And some room to work. And now nothing but green ahead of him. At the end of it, he strips. Ball comes loose. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
Stop, man.
I don't know about
Stop.
you, but
Don't do
I
that.
can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to
Watching
retain
this. You
possession.
gonna watch this?
No turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just
You about to
hang
go
on
to
to the
bed
ball,
anyway.
man.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. The play clock's running down. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys
Yes,
will
go
get
play
the
with your
football
toys.
back. Dolphins offense trots back out there, and it was a valiant effort. Almost coming back and beating the Patriots last week. But, you know, Jarvis Landry after the game, they asked him about that. He said, no. We can't be an almost team. I'm tired of that. We should be winning these games. That's the attitude you want your guys to have.
I love that he spoke up and said that, because to me, this is a team that should have that attitude. They should be competing for a playoff spot, being in that race, and he's letting everyone know that close is not acceptable.
Now Tannehill, he's going to look deep now for, oh, this is taken in, it's complete. touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 91 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guys call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains 8th and game.
Watch out, man.
Yeah.
Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. Now the return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up. And
got his man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Perriman, 77 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Bless you. He said thank you.
Tucker
Bless
now
you,
to
dude.
kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Foster alone in the backfield.
380.
Tannehill on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Tannehill now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And some room to roam now. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
now for the extra point. And he puts it through. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Foster alone in the backfield. Back to throw, Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. First and 10, Tannehill. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. You know, you and I were talking before the game, a surprising number. Teams that start 0-2, just 12% of them in the history have gone on to the playoffs. But certainly all is not lost, but that number surprised us a little bit.
Yeah, it's a tough number, and it's daunting. But what each head coach has to do with his 0-2 team is point out the teams that did get to the playoffs from that record. I think the Chargers started 0-4 one season and ended up winning their division, so all is not lost. And I'm looking particularly at Miami. I think that they have the makings of a really good team if they come together. Indianapolis, we know behind Andrew Luck, they can score a lot of points, and they can explode at any moment. And Washington had a rough start last year and ended up winning the NFC East. I think they know how to recover.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. And he's got him. It's the tight end, Cameron. 18 yards there and a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
It's caught. Cameron, left side. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And that's complete. It's Sims. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards remaining now on second down.
Set 380. 380.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
Here's Tannehill. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. To the air again, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's hit the 40. 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defensive position, and he just gets taken out.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here come the Dolphins. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Get your feet from under the mat, Jimmy. Fix it.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Play fake here on 1st down. Surveying the field. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gerard Powers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Now it's Flacco. He's got time. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. Play action. Flacco. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. So they're on that play. Offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. And they'll go on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. With a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch him.
On the ground, it's West again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Again, we'll see the pistol here. A red zone first down for Flacco. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down. And
the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll come out in the pistol, and they're going to go soft on the corners. Setting up to throw Flacco, and that is incomplete.
Look, Tony.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. That's complete right around the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. First and goal from the 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Flacco, oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. Fake to Allen. Here's Flacco. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Oh, shit. Should have been picked the fuck off,
Other
bro.
teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays
Dang.
we want to run. These things work well for us. But sometimes they
Right
do
there,
a big
yo.
chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try
Read
and
the
get
fuck out of
after
that,
it
man.
and try and create a
Bullshit.
big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Set 380.
On first and 10, Tannehill. And no escaping this time.
Sack,
He'll
boy.
go down. They got him for a sack.
Good
The game
sack,
plan for any
bro.
defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
On second down, here's Tannehill. Going deep here for Parker.
Oh, pick it off. Come on, Little.
And incomplete. Devontae Parker,
Just
the
smashed
intended
the hell out of
receiver.
triangle.
And
This
they're going to be
motherfucker
staring
didn't
at a third and long here. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Third and long, it's Tannehill. And Cameron has it over the middle. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth.
Juju. Stay from in front of the TV, dude.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They come out here in the eye. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Toss.
Okay, Foster. Okay, Foster. Like that shit. Let's go.
Over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Here's Tannehill. And it's free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Now Tannehill. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7, and the offense moving quickly to the line.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And
Oh
against the
my
tight
God,
end,
bud.
17 yards on the pickup there.
You ain't in the line of that shit. You gotta fucking pick that shit up.
Two-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Put that
Just
down.
a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo, establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And caught by Cameron right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
Some water
And
when you
isn't
drink
that
too
the
much
magic
juice.
number you get?
Have some water when you drink too
That
much
means it's going to
juice.
go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins.
Juice
So
period.
much confidence flowing through them right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
This will be caught at about the 6. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Arian Foster, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Tannehill going to throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Frank Jags now on to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran.
Let's go, Hester.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and making the 40-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Someone takes you like this. That's very kidding.
Now a toss. This is West. A strong running. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. They sure will still have their value. You can still set up for play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Now it's Flacco. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action.
No, none of that. You're going to sleep, man.
First, they've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
After this game, you're going to bid.
Fresh set of downs here.
None of that.
Now they try the right side here. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Stop. You going to break that now? Put that up.
They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage.
Are you listening to me, dude?
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Flacco now on 4th. This will be caught at about the 6. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during...
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What do you need? You don't need it right now. No.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end.
You're not eating lunch right now?
And out come the Dolphins now. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Tannehill. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Tannehill. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he's brought down after a good game. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now it's Tannehill. It's caught. Cameron, left side. And he's brought down after a good game. Give him 22 on that one. And the Dolphins are going to get a first down.
380.
Tannehill now to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. And they're going to speed things up here. One last throw here for Tannehill. And this
kick it off, man. Come on.
1 second left to go.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Ready. Zebra.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. All right, Charles, so you win the game. Not only do you get the W in the left-hand column, you get some momentum for the coming week.
Now when you go into the week and you're telling the guys what mistakes have to be corrected, what we have to do to win going forward, you have their full attention. They're excited, they're happy, and they know if they can build that momentum, they can ultimately achieve all their goals.
Daddy. Daddy?
Yeah.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we see from Miami.
Now my business.
How many times have you leave the room?
That's my fix it.
No, you about to lose that screw, man. That's not fixing it.
What is it?
It's a screw. How you gonna fix something you don't even know what it is? You don't put the screw inside of it. Give me the screw, man. You lose the screw.
All fix. This for the sheep. That down, Daddy. It's from that chair right here.
Mm-hmm.
From that. Now,
What you doing?
Let's put this on the chair. The little broken pipe. No, need my gloves. That's why I hate them. Let me get my gloves. My gloves. Where's my gloves? Empty door. There. Where's my gloves? There they are. No, where's the gloves? There it is. Got my gloves on. Now I have to. I got my work clothes on. Are you done yet?
Yeah, I'm done.
Not yet. That has to close to get that guy right there. Supposed to get that guy. See? I'm supposed to get that guy. Way to work. Way to work. Now. Now. Fix this over. You have to fix it. Wait a second. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna put those on. Yeah. Yeah. I fixed it. I fixed it now.
I see. Good job.
Thank you. Okay. Read this.